Moving along, we are heading to Taiwan now to hear from WDO member Taiwan Design Research Institute, a national-level institution in Taiwan that is leading industrial innovation with national design policy to develop high-value design knowledge and applications. During this session, a few key members of TDRI's leadership team will join us to share some design projects they have led and accomplished over the past year to foster measurable impact from Taiwanese society. Let's hear from them now.
Hello everyone, I'm Chang, the president of Taiwan Design Research Institute. TDRI is a national-level design promoting institution in Taiwan and is established by our government 2020. TDRI plays an increasing important role by leading industrial innovation with national design policy to develop high-value design knowledge and applications. We are expected to guide and lead the design revolution in our society and to make positive impact for our people. Design for a better world is not only a slogan, but also the ultimate goal we are approaching here in Taiwan. TDRI has a strong and solid relationship with WDO, and we are happy to celebrate the World Design Industrial Day with our friends from all over the world. Let's talk about leadership. It's a great thing that TDRI has so many good examples which can match the concept of leadership. Today, I invite another 3 speakers from TDRI to join me. They are Vice President Oliver Liou, Vice President Lina Ai, and Vice President of our R&D, Mr. Shyhnan Liou. They will share great projects from TDRI, includes design policy, design for public service, and design index. So let's not waste any more time and welcome our speakers. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Oliver Liou, the Vice President of Taiwan Design Research Institute. Today I'm going to talk about how we lead the design blueprint project in 2020, how we export Taiwan design ecosystem and came up with the strategy and action plan. In 2020, we invited 12 experts from 7 countries getting together in Taipei for a roundtable meeting. The meeting was about finding the direction for our creating our design policy and the ecosystem. We invited design expert Anna Whicher from UK to join us as well, and the TDRI created a report to show what we did from this meeting. Dr. Anna Whicher from UK developed design innovation policy with a design approach for Scotland, France, Ukraine, etc. After the roundtable meeting, we start the project by inviting so many different local experts to join us for the design policy ecosystem. Throughout the year, we did 7 workshops with 177 people participate. We spent so much time and effort in it, and come up with 33 strategies and the 122 action plan. With the help from the Anna Whicher, we come up with 8 categories. The supplier include designer, design education, and the design research. The demand has design promotion and the user. The energy to drive the system are design policy, design fund, and the design support. We spent the entire year to work on the design ecosystem, and we not only did the workshop, but also interview many experts from different backgrounds. It was a busy but incredible year. There are 22 experts from all kinds of backgrounds, from government, media, education, and the industry. During the process, we use SWOT to find out and analyze our advantage and disadvantage. Also, the potential problem we might face in the future. After that, we ask experts to provide support and the possible solution to us. And then we could have more discussion during the workshop. Later, in September, we did an announcement to share our results to the public. The working process was not easy at all. We were expecting for a step-by-step development on our works. But the process actually was complicated. 40 experts were invited to use the SWOT analysis method to discuss the advantage, disadvantage, opportunity, and the threats of the 8 aspects of the domestic design ecosystem. And we used the voting method to test the degree of the agreement. This is our setup for the workshop. We divided into 8 groups, but each participator can join 2 groups in this workshop. This was the chart we came up with for our Taiwan design ecosystem. We can see clearly in this image to find out who the stakeholder is. Through the workshop, we finally figured out the SWOT for all 8 categories. We studied and analyzed the SWOT results. There were 24 experts joining this workshop. Here is the conclusion we came up with all 8 categories in our design blueprint. We give a clear definition for each category and understand the contention between each other. For example, design policy is the important one for us to lead and guide design into our country development. We invited 32 people, including legislators with decision-making influence, Vice Minister of the Ministry of Economy and Transportation, entrepreneurship, and academic representative to attend the presentation of the design blueprint. Resulted to discuss how to implement the design blueprint in government official and enterprise innovation. Many important people from our government and the industry came to our event and fully supported us. Last but not least, this is our blueprint published that we made for people to read. Thank you for your listening. Next, my colleague, Ms. Nina Ai, will share how design can lead changes into public service.
Hi, I'm Nina Ai, the Vice President of TDRI. Let me sharing our experience in public service design project and hope to design a better government. TDRI actively develop public and social design issues as an integrated platform, building design impact from 2020. 6 steps for co-creation of public service design from service design pilot study. Define the problem and solution, especially produce a design guidebook and training users. The 3 most important evaluation factors in selecting target venue are their high publicity, demonstrative nature, and social impact. Next, I will share some public service design projects with you. First one, redesign of public health center. The goal is to create consistent public health service venue that give people a sense of safety and professionalism. The Public Health Center redesign project was the first implemented demonstration in New Taipei City. TDRI used design thinking and invited stakeholders to join the co-creation process to improve service process and flow, provide clear and thematic guidance and module design. We adopt disruptive innovation to break away from the limitation of the Government Procurement Act and conduct a service design pilot study to bring in professional design and introduce a complete design process. As you can see, the country environment, old-fashioned style, overwhelming information, and heavy reliance on manpower. So we define the design approach 4 points. Hanging signage make the user behavior visible. Module design, use material to provide user with a safe environment and make the design highly recoverable, so on. Producing the design guidebook and training. The goal is to propagate the new design to every PHC in Taiwan. The research survey also showed that the NPS has increased. It can be seen that the public health center of the new form is trustworthy and willing to recommend it to relatives and friends. Labels are positively helpful. Finally, outcome are reduce public health workers' stress at work, enhance citizen health literacy and utilization, innovate public health center service image, accelerate implementation of public health policy. Second project, redesign of Taiwan firefighting equipment. The goal is safety and beauty can cause it on fire extinguisher and fire hydrant box. This project is an interdisciplinary collaboration with the Ministry of the National Fire Agency. We face the current challenges. Products are not designed with user central. Taiwan's fire safety industry lacks input from the design profession. Important information is not highlighted. There are 2 items should be redesigned. One is fire extinguisher. Based on the hierarchy of the information and target reader, the information is rearranged according to the principle of alliance with common sense and experience, industry usage, and sympathy in operation. Using clear visual, suitable content, and straightforward instruction, the design makes it easier for users to understand the instruction and for the industry to incorporate the design into product. The design also put the user experience of those with color vision deficient into consideration. The other product is fire hydrant box. For example, the panel of fire hydrant box are simplified and now come with softer corners, while the dimensions are now more efficient for manufacturing and usage. This project has also brought forth the revision of 4 basic fire service regulations. it's very difficult to make it happen. So we are proud of that. The design specification book is provided for the professional related to the fire safety industry in Taiwan free of charge. The third project is design movement on campus. The goal are break traditional framework of place of learning, recreating a special attribute, enhance campus integrative and aesthetic consistency. 3 years ago, we worked with our Ministry of Education for campus improvement on its design and applications. Until now, we almost reformed 60 cases and 20 cases ongoing. This project aims to nurture student aesthetic sense through design. The project also offers the design industry an opportunity to improve public aesthetic, addressing aesthetic issues through specification, and help provoke conceptual transformation within the system, shaping an efficient aesthetic ecosystem, and building the design movement on campus into an innovative brand and aesthetic education. I want to call IF Gold Statement, a small regional project with an amazing potential for transformation. The project creates learning environment and experience that generate great benefit for the participants. Design movement on campus also make a strong statement for user-central and participatory development process. Besides, we have invested in transportation aesthetic project, micro renovation of Hsinchu Taiwan Railway Station, Jiayi Taiwan Railway Station, and total aesthetic, and so on. Design change government and industry collaboration open up a new ecosystem in Taiwan. Due to time constraint, case sharing can only be done so far. You can go to the TDRI official website to learn more about it. Welcome to follow-ups. Thank you.
Hello, WDO friends. My name is Shyhnan Liou. I'm the Vice President of the R&D at the TDRI in Taiwan. And I'm also a professor in Design School of National Chang University. On behalf of the TDRI today, I'm very honored and pleased to introduce to you our experience in lead design-driven innovation. As you can see from this slide, TDRI is a national-level design research institute. And they aim to promote the interdisciplinary and the transdisciplinary integration, thus to advance innovation for a better future. For the interdisciplinary collaboration, TDRI promotes the technology, culture, and the business as an innovation driving engine and target particular issues. From the mission of the government, TDRI are co-founded by two government ministries, the economic ministry and the cultural ministry. So you can see that TDRI is also have a mission to promote the cross-department interactions. From the interdisciplinary collaboration, we also engage the transdisciplinary integration as a value chain in the knowledge creation from the academia, technology, and the industry, and the impact to the society. We have three main aspects that in industrial innovation, public innovation, and global diffusion. I will later to provide you some cases we already achievements. So, what's the design power of TDRI? I mentioned that we provide a platform to integrate academic, government, and semi-official technology research institute and the industries as a design co-creation. And now we have a lot of the participants through different projects. As the Project 1, Design Research, Project 2, User and Context-Driven R&D Innovation. And the third will be the Future Scenario and Technology Application Development. In the following section, I will provide you some cases we already have complete. First of all, we build up the infrastructure of the design, especially we emphasize the digitalization transformation. So we focus on build up the user persona data development. And also, we construct the interactive experimental field as a scenario to collect a particular mission environment development. And also, we provide a platform of the design tool and the design process to share the knowledge. Besides the fundamental design method development, we engage in the public service and down to the real-life field innovation. We have the design movement in court and also the design movement on the primary school campus. And also we promote the placemaking of the public health center and the transportation aesthetic, which present the aesthetic value of the East Coast of Taiwan. So you can see that we have a lot of different fields for this kind of the public service promotion. For the industry innovation, we have some successful cases which interdisciplinarily integrate technology, culture, and design. For example, Make World is integrate university hospital and mini wings to create a revolutionary wood design, which include a module, adaptive, and a convertible world. And the second is Careful Impact Store. We using the circular materials and the design and have new presentation of the retailer. And the other is the Taiwan National Electricity Power Company, which more engaged in the public service design. And the other is the very traditional Taiwan railway, and we want to revitalize their culture with the modern design. So you can see there are a lot of the big system design which with the transdisciplinary collaboration. And the other, we also have some cases. For example, we provide a new placemaking for our ship wayfinding in Taiwan. And also, we integrate the micro transportation and the tourism and also the user experience to combine the smart mobile. And the other is the TW local development. We transform the traditional cultural industries to have a new presentation to communicate the modern market. The other is the post-COVID-19 texture upcycling, which are successfully integrate the circular material and also design and a new product. So I say that the TDRI engage in transdisciplinary collaboration for better tomorrow. So the other approach, we aim to construct the scenario formation of the future. For example, one larger scale project is we want to image the 2040, and we encourage the public citizen as the crowdsourcing and invite them to join and participate the future scenario development as a communication mechanism that the technology policy making and also drive the foresight tech development in the industries. So you can see it's the national level with the close interaction among the government department and also drive the different impact in industries and the public service. This is some sample that we, as a trigger, as a scenario that stimulate the citizen to participate as the different version of the future scenario. And we also have a very big project which engage in the traditional Kaohsiung city, harbor city, transform to the modern city branding. And we integrate technology and future tourism. You can see that the city innovation, and we provide a user experience using the digital cultural content and also the scenario with the future design service. So to end up my report today, how TDRI lead design-driven innovation. The note we want to share is TDRI as a national design research institute. We lead the inter and the transdisciplinary integration and advance the future scenario formation, and then have the innovation driven, and we pursue the better future. Okay, that's our sharing. Hope you gain something from the brief, and we also look forward to our further discussion. Thank you.
Thank you all for watching. I hope that after this section of sharing by TDRI, you can have a much clearer idea about what we are doing here in Taiwan. And the design energy in Taiwan is really fantastic. I'm really looking forward to inviting you all to come to Taiwan and to see changes we did through design. We are happy to share more examples with our friends from WDO. Feel free to contact us for more information about TDRI. Last but not least, today is a 65th anniversary for WDO, and wish all the best to WDO. Happy anniversary. Once again, thank you all for watching and hope you enjoy our presentation. Thank you and goodbye.
What a great session on leadership from WDO member Taiwan Design Research Institute.